All right, trendsetters. Hey, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? So, jumping right into this cotton picking reading. Just a little observation that I made in regards to the nice little suite that Lemmy gave Chrisean. Now, I'm not sure if her little boyfriend was invited over there. Now I know we did see her in a video, and they were somewhere, but they didn't show exactly where they was. They was really blocking off that space. But I don't really think that he was invited over there. I think there was no access denied. Because it was so crazy. You seeing how she was getting ready, talking about she was going out. She wrote the little letter. She even said that she was going to go out on a date with Jesus. That's what she said. I think she said she was on her way to church or something like that right there. You know, when she was doing the little live with the little white robe on. Now, because she was talking about it was like a little mansion, you know. And especially, you know, having the premiere of something like that right there. I would have, you would have taken advantage of such a nice suite. Like, I don't understand why your little boyfriend wasn't invited. Because I'm sure we would have seen that. I bet he was like, let me probably say his name is on this card or on this room, and you will not be allowing nobody up in there where I have to pay for it, and y'all won't be tearing that up. Now, it just made me think about how they just denied them in the premiere. Now, this just giving me the feeling that if she keep hanging out with this boy, she gonna be denied from a lot of places. They ain't nobody going for a girl. Now, it just makes me wonder how long this is really gonna last. You know what I'm saying? Talking about she's marrying and putting tattoos on yourself already, girl. And you ain't even got the ones blue covered up yet. Now let's move on. Of course, Hazel E has left the building. Now, when I did the reading on them, we already seen that wasn't gonna last because she had little tricks up her sleeve. You know, she ain't nothing but a little thought. Now, I actually think that they had other plans for Hazel, maybe on the grooming tip of the women, because Nevaeh, girl, somebody need to clean you up. I'm starting to think that Blue really has a thing for Dusties. Cause I kept saying, dang, where the hell did she just come from with the old big old pajama pants on? You know, not to say that everybody need makeup, but your hair disheveled and all this stuff right here is still a way to carry yourself. You know, a pair of jeans and a nice white t-shirt would have been nice. I'm talking about she around here looking like she just jumped up out the bed. I'm talking about this dusty. This dirty. Girl, you starting to look worse. I'm talking about, I don't even think that even though Chrisean be dusty, at least the clothes will be a little bit better than what you got going on, girl. Y'all even went to the restaurant and you was looking like that. You was looking like she was looking like she was happy to, you know, to get McDonald's or some shit like that right there. You know what I'm saying? What is going on? Girl. But what else I wanted to say? Yeah, I don't know. I just get the feeling that Blue just like him dirty. I think he like him desperate, needy, you know, a little, that make him a little bit more submissive, you know. And I really do believe that maybe Hazel was to promote some of the grooming, because I swear I think this is all one big ass brothel, and she probably would have been a good little madam to get him in line or something like that right there, because I think he's on a recruit. Now somebody even left that in my chat, and I was like, yeah, exactly. But let's see. Now I want to put on Chrisean energy as it relates to 7-Eleven. That's what they call them, 7-Eleven K. You know, because I think he gonna eventually bust a cap in her, you know, or his foot one. Well, let me see. Let me see. Now we know that around the holidays things get a little crunk. See, I told you, you cannot make it up. You cannot make it up. The first car out the top. Look. Now he coming in like this right here, but there's something up under his sleeve with the mystery card. Yeah. And this is deception. Now in the tarot deck, it don't get no clearer than this. This is the card of deception. Trickery. That in the 5. But it's almost like it has escalated. Yeah. He got the 5 in his hand. And the 2 right here, leaving people at a crossroads thinking. This is her ignoring the red flags. Making deals with the devil. Underhanded. And it could be because of his own, pushback. Being, stunted. Because she was his way in. Talking about he don't like the web. He can't stay off of it now. She had on a blue dress. There's the blue also. Ooh. Now I did discover that there is a such thing as schoolyard. But y'all listen, I don't know. So I'm just listening to other podcasts, so they kind of verifying it is some things called schoolyard. But there's so many sects to this thing. And yeah, they starting an all-out war, but also making themselves a target. Now I think Chrisean is actually making herself a target more than Blue is. Because even though, he say little stuff, it's usually in the music, which is, sometimes, we get it. But something is definitely going on. And I'm just getting kind of like pawn energy from here, because I'm just thinking about the color in this blue right here. And this blue is different. But this little pawn, because this is a pawn, because it's a little cup, a little minion, coming in. And I tell you, I swear to God, I think they all be, plants. You don't know where they come from. I don't trust none of them. Because it's right here with this. It's mystery. Sometimes it's intuition. I told you, she ain't peeping the red flags and stuff like that right there. Everybody got cups. It's offers. And then in the last reading, we seen all those pentacles around a masculine energy, an action energy. And I was getting the feeling that Queen of Pentacles was her. Now, she paid all these people, to ride with her up to that premiere. Now, understand that these transactions are paperwork. They leave a trail. They leave a blueprint, a footprint. This girl is crazy. She playing a dangerous game. Now, she paid all that money for nothing. For nothing. To get turned around. And I just get the feeling that she going to be turned around from a lot of places. Big dummy. This boy, when I say, and see, the cup is over here looking at this right here. Now I don't know who that is, but they got on blue. Right here. Now who is that? Who is that giving that person the cup, the offer? That's an order. It's like an order. See, the order is coming from this person. Look, looking in on shit with this in mind. Look at that. That's crazy. Y'all see what I'm cooking? Rashawn, lying ass. Look, see the communication? And this is wands. And you know what? Sometimes these wands indicate more than, you know, one person. You know, the way she was rolling. How she rolled up with 6 cards deep. Because these are tangible things. And they're all wands. And they all represent a magician's wand. But this is fast. And they are tangible. And they go upside your goddamn head. And look, it got on a red scar. And is that somebody hauling ass from them wands? What? Look, but it look like, look, they right over you, bitch. They right over you. Yeah. Let me see. And the wheel is here. And look at the fighting. You can't make it up. And there she go. Look, is she making an offer to these wands? She done gave them a lot of her cup. She think they got her back. You know? Girl, look. Girl, I don't know. What's girl? Listen. It's this like everybody in the world can feel what's about to happen. You can just almost feel it coming on. You know, I think Hazel E probably want to get the hell out the way. You know, girl. They probably gonna say, girl, you playing around with fire. Because all you got to do is be next to one of these fools and get hit. Because she can't sit up there and say that it was a problem with him messing with the girl when y'all was in the room together, in the bed together. She was grabbing all on your butt. So, what? And there you go. And sees the cup being offered. And look at that. The crossroad. Remember we seen it in the 7. And look. These is 2 people. You know? Whatever this is, you know? This is some communication. Cheers. Toasting it up. Damn, there's a lot of cups here. Emotions. You know, and cups even refer to, you know, matters of the heart, you know, drinking, partying, and shit like that right there. This is also kindness, another cup. You know, and when you say a lot of cups, you see a lot of it sometimes. You look what it's next to, and the lovers. You know, there's the other bad card, and see whatever that is. You know. There's the blue pants. And what's that? The big homie, and he even got on the magician hat. They all, both of them got on blue. And even whatever's in that damn cup is blue. Yeah. They got on blue. I was looking at the red though, but I think this is hair. But it made me think about the hair and the red in there, and the scarf right there. Mm-hmm. It's so crazy that right now you probably can hear it, and it sound like schoolyard kids, don't it? That's crazy. Oh my god. There she go. There she go, passing out coins. You know, there she go. She got the red dress on, passing out coins. Yeah, this is an action. Whatever these two cups is communicating, we know it ain't no good because the 7 is there. And this is an action, you know? And it's the Page of Wands. You know, the Page of Wands is that young YN. Remember that. That young YN. How many times we gonna look? You gotta tell you got on demon time right next to that. So we seen the 6, and right now it's next to the devil and that. Wow. Do this go here? Yeah. Ooh, 9 wands. Let me see. Seven of Cups, temptation, money. Now I told you they gonna get one, and look at the King of Cups, and he in the fucking reverse. Wow. And this one got on red shirt with the red scar, which is giving me this one on the bike. But 9 wands, you know, looking over your shoulders, you know, behind the gate. And I told you, blockage, travel, you know. And this right here, you know, this is somebody, he in reverse because he ain't doing nothing from a sincere place, bitch, you know. In my feelings, I will cuss your ass out. And there's the cup, you know. Yeah, and 5. There's the 5. That's a freaking coffin, and with the queen. Yeah, I'm telling you, she's stressed out. It's like, you know, it's gonna be a lot of shit going on if she out here playing these funky games, you know, with this relationship. Yeah, he just gonna stunt her damn growth. That's what I'm really getting. You know, like venues. I don't know what more else she got going on at this point other than baddies. You know, out here doing a couple of interviews. I think, yeah, she got that going on for her. But I don't see nothing fucking else. No. I don't see nothing else, y'all. You know? These bitches is going to jail. Now I seen another Lola Lay T, and she had brought up some receipts in regards to one of the scams that she was doing. The person even brought up, but again, like I say, some of these things can be text messages. Child, they make fake degrees. And I'm telling you, with a little knowledge in regards to Photoshop and I forget, the Creative Cloud, you know, app. Child, listen, you can create almost any damn thing. You can change the colors and people clothes, anything. Yeah. Child, listen. I missed that app, shit. But that shit cost like, when I had it, it was $70 a month. I don't know how much the hell it is now. Shit. But yeah. Now some of this stuff you can even do in Canva. You know what I'm saying? But you know, somebody said that they got scammed, they got bank records and all that stuff right there. You know, even the back and forth text messages of the person. Now, I don't know. You know, there's a lot of people do a lot, you know, for clout, for view. I don't know. It could be true, you know. I don't know. We'll see. You know, we'll see. We will see. But let me see. I might go one more row. How many minutes I'm in? It did that one. Right here with the 7 and the wheel. Yeah. You know, it's like, it really, you know, it's like Russian roulette. Putting them in there, you know, go ahead, try. If it go off, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. There's the Ace of Swords. And this is what this person is that what they're giving them? They're giving them the go-ahead, the clarity, the sword, whatever. Choice of weapon with the devil? Damn. Yeah, and look at the cups. Now it always gives me events, parties, cookouts, celebrations, a lot of drinking, you know. It's a lot going on. All these cups. Yeah, there's the 7. Pushback, you know? Standing up for yourself. That's the cup. It's like it's going to be a show enough duo. Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Right next to that. The community. Yeah, Ace of Cups. I'm telling you, she is really scorned. She really scorned. And you know what I think it is now, because we know her relationships don't last that long. I don't even know how Blue lasted that long, but I think he really do just like nasty. He like dirty. He like desperate. He like people that's broken. You know, I don't know. It may feed on his ego or something like that, because when you look at Nevaeh pictures, you know, when her hair is done, she look good. I think he may want her looking like that right there, to make him look better. I don't know, because we see the girl can, you know, get clean, fix herself up. Why the hell would you want to look like that right there? It's like she even look like she ain't bathed. Like you can see her little stink through the smell. You know, when you look at it, your nose turn up. Like, what the hell? Everybody get around Blue. That's probably why Hazel E like, oh hell no. You around here fucking with the trailer trash and kissing her on the lips. Like, what is going on? Yeah, we know that Hazel E is not a prize, but damn, she keep herself up. Nah. Work is here. Yeah. Yeah. 8. This is the communication. Look, let me show you what's here. Because this is 7. And this page right here is receiving this communication. Money. This is sometimes this is Chrisean's money. Oh, they gonna get all of that damn money, bitch. Yeah. Now I seen a video of her getting her hair done. And I don't know if it was dyed, but I first thought it was cut short and blonde. I was like, is that an initiation? But I don't think it was cut. I think she was just dyeing it. Now, because the high priestess is here, which is mystery. Something, you know, not necessarily out in the open. Something going on behind the scenes. And there you go. And see? Wish fulfillment and restriction. I'm trying to tell you. And this is the guy in the blue that's restricting shit. Yeah. Communication with wish fulfillment. Yeah, bitch. And I'm telling you, pushback. I'm trying to tell you. Yeah. This, you know, this fucking with him is not going to be a good look for you, girl. Because they're going to think wherever you going, you on demon time. Nope. Nope. Look. 10 of Pentacles, and this is here. And this is gated. And this is like, no, this is you on the other side of the gate, bitch. I'm trying to tell you. No. Fighting, trying to get in. Nope. You going, nope. 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 This is not going to be a good look for you. Nope. Nope. But anyway, I'm going to leave that one right there. But I just thought that was kind of odd that she was in such a nice place. And she couldn't share that, you know, experience with nobody else. Because she wanted to leave. Y'all hit the like button. Tell me what you think. If you're here, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Tell me what y'all want me to read on next. And I'll see you on the next one.